Maxwell on 100.7 WMMS.
All right, you guys got the Maxwell Show, 216-578-1007, 1-800-348-1007. It's the hotline. Hello?
Yes.
Yes, Chuck, what's
Maxwell,
up?
I am back.
What's up, dude?
Because I had I don't know, a brain. What do you call them when you just have a laugh? I want to give you an update on the Browns minicamp today.
Yes, please do.
Browns had their first rookie minicamp. All eyes, of course, were going to be on Brady Quinn.
Yep.
Number 10 took the field. He was asked if he's going to be the starter next year and all those kind of questions, how you going to play. But the big news for the ladies out there, he cut his hair. He caught so much slack from Notre Dame alumni. This kid is really the real deal. He was out there. I just heard the sound from him. He said he was so, overwhelmed that all the people were, like Joe Theismann getting on him and a bunch of Notre Dame alumni. I thought he looked fine, but apparently he cut his hair now. I saw the picture of him. So the ladies out there who love him, he's going to have a little shorter look now. But the guy really took it to heart that he took a lot of slack, that his hair was all messed up, and he came with a new look today. So either way, he took the field for the first time in a Cleveland Browns uniform. Of course, it was a lifelong dream for him, and he says he's already talked to Charlie Fry. The two will become friends, and even though they're competitors, they're doing the best for the team, blah, 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 blah. Of course, with the money he's going to make of being a number one pick, look for him to be the starter sometime in 2007. We don't know if it's going to be opening day or not, but also Joe Thomas on hand. They invited 9 unrestricted free agents to the camp that were not drafted, and they invited 34 others. So the Browns get their future today in Berea. The sun was shining, so hopefully that's a good sign because they really need to turn it around, and hopefully 2007 will be the year. All right?
Awesome. Thank you, Chuck.
All righty.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, and I talked to Captain Showbiz yesterday. We'll be doing many broadcasts from Browns camp.
Oh, from training camp?
Yeah.
Cool. Like we did last year?
Yeah.
Man, remember how hot it was?
Yeah, it gets hot out there.
Oh, that's going to be fun, man.
So, I'm almost a little hesitant to get into this because I think people who listen to the radio now hear the word Don Imus and go, shut up, and change the station. But I got to support this guy because he's suing his employer, CBS Radio.
Right.
It's a company we compete against here. I say sue away.
Yeah, do it.
Infinity Broadcasting suing CBS Radio for the remainder of his $48 million contract.
And he's going to win.
I would imagine he will, too. Yeah. He's being represented by a First Amendment attorney by the name of Martin Garbus, whose clients include Public Enemy Spike Lee and the comedian Lenny Bruce, he's dead, right? Lenny Bruce is dead.
I think so. I'm not positive on that, but I would think.
And we have some sound bites here. Here's his attorney on why he's suing his former employer. Sue everybody.
A 5-year contract that provided for $40 million to be paid over 5 years. What the contract provided for was Imus was to provide a show that was irreverent, topical, and controversial. CBS Radio also indicated that they desired the show to be like that and that it was consistent with their policy. Furthermore, if Imus exceeded the boundaries of the topical, irreverent, or controversial aspects of the show, he is to receive a warning before they could terminate him with cause. He's never received a warning. He was terminated for cause, and he's claiming he's entitled to the $40 million he would have earned.
If that's what it says in the contract.
Yeah.
You got to pay the guy.
Yep.
I think they should pay him. Especially,
they knew what he was doing. The same thing happened when our company cut bait with anyone even remotely edgy after Janet whipped out her boob-eye.
Right.
Which said all these people that everyone in our company knew what Bubba the Love Sponge was doing in Tampa. They all knew, and as a matter of fact, there was a plan on the books to hire him up here at the time that Janet did that.
Right.
It was done. It was a done deal. The guy his show was going to be syndicated on WMMS. It was a done deal. Of course, we're not supposed to know that, but
we do know.
It was a done deal. And then everyone all of a sudden, this whole thing erupts, and everyone wants to wash their hands of it. All the executives want to go, we had no idea. And so then this guy, and Bubba, personally, I hate the guy. I used to work with him as a human being. He's a turd. Slightly entertaining on the radio, but he and I have never seen eye to eye. But that guy got the shaft.
Yeah, he did. He was scapegoated.
You know, he was scapegoated. And the same thing happened right here. Those people that hired him knew what he was doing, encouraged him to do that type of show.
Well, I can just tell you.
Backed him until the heat got a little too much in the kitchen, and then all of a sudden wanted to go, well, and then turn the guy into a scapegoat.
You can tell exactly that they knew what he was doing by the verbiage in the contract. It says that under there, if you want to fire him for cause, you have to warn him first. And I don't know what your contract says, but mine says...
Mine doesn't say that, and come to think about it, we're going to put that revision in there. Thank you. Thank you, Don Imus. Yes, I haven't signed it yet.
Mine just says, at any time we feel as if anything you have done on the radio is not up to what we want, we can fire you. That's pretty much what mine says.
At our sole discretion, probably says.
Yeah.
That's reassuring, right?
Right. So if Bo wakes up on the wrong side of the bed, Sansbury's gone. I don't like that. So you're right. We are going to get that circle.
Yeah, that's not good.
No. So, I mean, they knew what he was doing.
Absolutely they did.
And that's why they hired him.
They probably encouraged him to do that on a daily basis.
God, yeah. You know what I mean? I've said
until someone made a stink, and then they wanted to act like they had no idea what was going on.
Right.
Just like I guarantee, Stansbury, I guarantee, if we get fired for indecency, because a word makes it out over the air, they're not going to go, yeah, he was worried about that for the past 4 months and actually asked us on several occasions to hire a guy to make sure that didn't happen, and we just didn't think it was necessary. You think that that's what guys like Bo and anyone above it do? They're going to go, I know, we always told him he had to watch it. They're going to do whatever they can do to keep their house in Hudson while they send us down the river. And I know they will, because Bubba made money for our company, like millions of dollars. Yeah. Millions.
We don't make
we don't make millions for this company.
Oh, we make $1 million.
I don't know. I would imagine we're responsible for maybe $2 million coming in here every year, maybe. But that's not a lot by their standards.
I almost blew one of them on Super Bowl day.
Yes, you did, son. Yeah. You almost kissed them both goodbye. Both $2 million. See ya. But I don't know. I mean, I said from day one I didn't think the guy should be fired, but I also said that I thought he would be fired. I've seen so many radio people get blown out because of verbiage in a contract. It would be nice to see finally somebody stick it to one of these companies.
Stick it to the man,
due to the wording in a contract. So I'm kind of for Imus in this situation. I kind of want him to win that.
Yeah, he deserves his money.
Well, the problem with that is there's a one free bite at the apple for Imus in there, meaning once he makes a comment like that exceeds those parameters, he has to be warned once and then do it a second time before he can be terminated.
This is great.
You think he's going to get it? Your personal opinion. Not whether or not he should get it.
I don't know enough about the case. I don't know about enough about the contract, like overall, because just because there's that one clause in there doesn't mean there's something. There could be something 5 pages down the line that makes that. No, I don't know.
That's just it. These things are like 60 pages long, and they do that so you don't read it.
Yeah.
Right, but I think, like they say, I think that company breached their contract agreement. You know what I'm saying? They knew what like they said. They told him this is what we want you to be like.
Right. Yeah, be yourself. Do this nutty, edgy act.
And they also said, listen, okay, like when Bo come here, listen, man, the cursing got to stop. This got to stop. Right. I warned you. It's like having a pink slip. Right. One more, you out. So they never did that to him.
Yeah.
So how you already signed a contract for 4 or 5 years they owe him? About 4 years?
5 years.
5 years?
The contract was $40 million, so it's about $8 million a year.
He's going to get it. He's going to get it. Believe me. He's got a good lawyer, too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm for it. I mean, because I'm going to tell this story, and I probably shouldn't. But I signed my first deal here at MMS under what they call duress. Because I was told, as it was put in my hand, don't even read it. We're not changing anything. Just sign it.
They can't, because there's a clause in it that says that you've been given ample time to negotiate the terms of the deal.
Yeah, they were like, dude, don't even bother reading it. We're not changing anything, which ended up being wrong, because somebody that works here,
got your back.
Back in the HR department, got my back. So thank you, woman. If you're listening, thank you. So, yeah. I mean,
well, you shouldn't have signed it because of that. You should have
dude, I was just so happy to have it. I'm not even gonna lie, dude. I was just so happy to see that piece of paper sitting in front of my face, dude. I was about to cry. I hugged Kevin in the office that day. I hugged him. which I think turned him on a little because he's been hitting on me every day since. Uh-oh.
What?
No, there was a new email that just popped up, and I thought it might have been from Captain Showbiz, but it wasn't.
Here's another clip from his attorney.
Ever see a contract like that before, where you essentially get to have sort of immoral conduct, or in a contract, a performance contract, you get a warning?
Well, no, but, CBS Radio, if you draw up a contract like that, when you make your bed, you've got to sleep in it, too. And this was the parameters they set, and now they've got to live by it. And, he's got a very valid claim based on the language of the contract, and, we'll see where it goes from there. I'm not, as I said, supporting or in any way condoning what he said. It was just dead wrong, but under the terms of the contract, I think he's going to prevail.
Here's the other thing, too. I mean, honestly, $40 million sounds like a lot of money, but to these companies, it's really not.
Oh, yeah, that's nothing.
Yeah, but they still holding on to their
well,
pockets.
yeah, they're going to hold on to it as long as they can, but ultimately, this is like literally a drop in a bucket type situation.
And now keep in mind, these are companies that will fire someone to save $15 a week.
Right.
Which they will do.
So they should get tagged every once in a while.
They should, absolutely, because they will.
I'm all for it. Too many of our people get fired over things that they shouldn't really be fired for. So, if one of them's going to turn it back on the man and get some cash out of it, I'm all for it. I'm all for it.
I wonder how much Amish is paying if I stand in front of him, he just call me names all day. I'll take, can I get a piece of that pie, baby?
Like $15-20 for each word?
Yeah, man, he going to kill me. I'm going to be a millionaire in a week.
Another soundbite from Greta Van Susteren.
Well, I mean, this was the nature of his show. That's why millions of people...
To be a bigot?
I'm sorry?
To be a bigot?
No,
essentially...
Greta, I'm not condoning what he said. And he's groveled, he's apologized, he's tried to make amends for it. But the bottom line is also, and even when you look at the FCC guidelines, the language has to be offensive to the audience listening to it. And there was no groundswell that day when this went on the air. It was later, once it hit the blogs, days later, and the Reverend Sharpton, the people picked up, and it went to the general public, not those who listen to his shows necessarily, that the outrage start pouring in.
I got another soundbite right here, too.
You have to admit, it's sort of bizarre that CBS Radio, and then, of course, he was on MSNBC, hire a guy for offensive language, essentially. I mean, that's the parameters.
Right. I mean, that was the nature of the show. That's why the sponsors advertise there, and that's why people went on the show, because the irreverent aspect of it, the topical aspect of it, is why people tuned in every day. People want to, early in the morning, be a little bit shocked, a little bit stunned, giggle a little bit and be a little almost embarrassed at some of the things he said, but he did it for years, and everybody profited off it. Everybody turned the other way, and he was allowed to do it until one day it was picked up and made a cause célèbre by a number of people, and now we have this.
Yeah, sue everybody. Sue them.
I think he's going to win.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it will.
He is going to win. And it has nothing to do with, like the guy said, it has nothing to do with what he said. That's over with. It's what you wrote on that contract. Don't try to use that against give me my $40 million, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear none of that other crap that went on with Al and all that. Give me my $40 million. And they're going to give it to him.
Yeah, I mean, the verbiage is in there, man. I think, it's in ink, dude, But, like we have, just told you a couple of minutes ago, there could be something 3 pages down the line.
There's something 3 pages down the line that makes that null and void. Yeah.
They sneak and move things in and out of there.
Yeah. But see, a good lawyer like he has
probably
read
fine-tooth
that paper over and over.
Might have not taken the case.
Believe
you know what I mean?
Right. He had to look at it and say, okay, I see we have something.
Right.
For $40 million, I would have took a racer and erased something just to get part of that $40 million. You know what I'm saying? That lawyer, he know what he's doing. He's not going to jump into something like that, no hot boiling water like that.
He's going to have to donate a bunch of it, too, to Rutgers you watch.
That's fine. Maybe you should.
Oh, no, I'm not saying anything against that. I'm just saying, that's what, I mean, ultimately, give the guy the money. Because it's good things will come out of that money. Because there will be public pressure for him to donate.
There'll be a college fund established.
Yeah. The
Don Imus Negro College Fund or something.
Wow.
Yeah.
No. I wasn't trying to be funny. I mean, something like of that nature. That's all.
Yeah.
Am I not allowed to say that word now?
No, you're fine. And
maybe I'm not.
Well, he's got that summer camp too for like inner city kids and stuff too. So he'll probably use some of that money to fund some of that stuff too. So,
Yeah, Imus, get some basketballs with air this summer, okay?
Hey, who's that whore? We're going to go ahead and play that next. 216-578-1007, 1-800-348-1007.